verifiable. He has people that have witnesses for him, and that's the whole key. But I'll get back about the testimonies. I had a little brain lapse there. Forgot about that. I shouldn't be having brain. I don't know. My age is. I don't like them, but I get them. Anyway, the witnesses, you see, and testimonies. There's people. Like, Jesus changes you. People were changed. That's my God. I want God that can change you. He brings about change. He changed St. Paul. St. Paul was Saul, but when he met Jesus, he became Paul. That's the God I want. That's the Jesus I want. The one that changes us. Paul was bringing people to Damascus to be executed. You imagine? But when Jesus shined to him, when he met Jesus at Damascus, he said, Paul, why are you kicking against the goat? You know? And Paul was blinded for 3 days and 3 nights. Physically blinded and spiritually blinded. Isn't that something? And then Paul was born again. And Paul was defending the faith. He was defending the Christians. They just wanted to kill him. And he spent, I think it was 3 years, day and night, crying in tears, preaching about Jesus Christ, how serious it was. And St. Paul went through all kinds of trials and tribulations. He tells us about them in Corinthians. And they said, everywhere he went, he said, where's your prison? Because I'm going there. That's what happens when you preach the truth. That's what Christianity is about. It's not about this, you get millions and millions of dollars, you sign up Jesus, you get a mansion, you sign up with Jesus. Well, the devil can give you that too. And the sad part is, these people are making themselves sound so holy. Oh, I got millions of dollars because God loves me. I got mansions because God loves me. I got a Mercedes last week. God really loves me. That shows you how good I am. Those poor people, look, but he lost this, he lost that. That's because God doesn't like him. Well, I think the opposite is true. I don't know where this is in the Bible exactly, but once again, mental lapse. It says that men that were too good for the world, they stayed in caves, holes in the ground. You see, they're ill-treated, destitute, and ill-afflicted. And that's men that were too good for this world. You hear that? It doesn't say they stay in mansions. It doesn't say they had Mercedes-Benz. It doesn't say, it's ridiculous when I see these guys. One was a Creflo Dollar and Dwayne Johnson jumping up 2 or 3 feet, a big mound of bills, $100 bills, 50s, and these people run down flocking. Come on, this money's anointed, this money's anointed. That's blasphemous, that's demonic. That money's no more anointed than my big toe. My big toe is not anointed, believe me. But that's not the Jesus I want. I don't want the Jesus that's going to, I want the real Jesus Christ, or the real Jesus stand up. I want the Jesus Christ, like I say, that went to Calvary for me. And I want the Jesus Christ that offers me hope. And I stop and think, and all these people that testify, they're drug addicts, they're alcoholics, they're muggers, they're the worst people going until they met Jesus. They had that Damascus experience. They met Jesus. That's the Jesus I want. I want the Jesus that's able to change me. I want the Jesus that, even today though, I sin, but I'm not a sinner. That's another thing. I'm going to get to talk about that for another day. The verse in John says, blessed are those whose sins the Lord will not take into account, whose sins are forgiven. So when I sin, it's cleansed already. It's already forgiven. So I don't confess my sins to have my sins taken away. They're already taken away. That's redundant. My sins are taken away at the cross. My sins are at the cross 2,000 years ago. And it's good to pray for healing. It's good to pray for, but the thing about it, that too, if I'm always expecting miracles, and they don't happen, it's goodbye God. That's called toxic faith. I didn't understand that one time, but I do now. But I keep thinking about the proof is in the pudding. Christianity can expose the frauds. Know how? There's witnesses. Jesus says he gives one guy a message, he can give 10 other people the same message, and they all confirm each other. How do you like that? You can't beat it. And all the prophecies. I go on all day about that, but I'm not going to go on about that now. But I know who I believe in. And when you see these changes, like my father's favorite expression, the proof is in the pudding. And that's exactly what it is. It's all there. The change that came about people, all these different testimonies. And they start talking about what they're like before and what they're like after. I never heard of a testimony where a guy said, I was a great guy until I met Jesus. I was a wonderful guy, but then I met Jesus and I became a thug. You don't hear that. You hear the opposite. Jesus changes the person for the better. And that's what the world needs. I tell you, if I didn't believe in Jesus Christ, I don't know what it would be hopeless. Absolutely. The best, all the money in the world wouldn't do a thing for me. Nothing. Everything in this world will offer me with nothing. And as long as I have Jesus, I have the unfathomable riches of Christ. I believe that. And who can counsel the counselor? But I'm gonna close up with this now. And but like I say, my God can. He's not me. See, and like I'm getting repetitive with this, but I can't stop thinking about this. Like I say, I know that's one thing. I'm smart enough to realize that I'm not God. There's an old expression, there's a God, but I ain't it. Anyway, that's it, folks. Goodbye for now.